The Hard Hits Society.
Found someone to love me right. I finally found the one who gave his life.
The Hard Hits Society.
Check. Stay in. Stay tuned. I got my brother in the building, man. Hey, long time coming, man. But hey, he here, man. I got one of my brothers, man. When I tell you I've been looking up to this guy, man, for a long time and what he do, man. And for me to be doing something that he's been doing for a minute, man, I got an OG in the building, Jay Whatley in the building. He gonna talk about some good stuff, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Let go.
The Hard Hits Society.
I am the greatest.
The Hard Hits Society. The Hard Hits Society. The Hard Hits Society.
Whoa. This your boy T-Vocal, the host in the building. What it do? What's up? Another one, huh? Another episode, another day in Zamunda, another day on our Multimedia Group Network, another day to be alive, another day to be blessed, another day to just wake up and wanting to be a blessing to others, another day to look good, smell good. Love on yourself. Today is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. But also, too, we should always continue to leave legacy, continue to build people, continue to speak positive, continue to be who you are unapologetically, and strive for greatness. but also to surround yourself around eagles. And I got an eagle in the building, huh? Come on with it, huh? I got an eagle in the building.
Come on. You know, I walked in, I see an
Come
Evangel
on.
helmet.
Come
First
on.
thing I see.
Come on with it. Come on.
I know I'm in a good spot
come
now.
on.
And
Come with it.
I don't think many people know this, man. We go way back, you and I.
Yes, sir.
And I'm so, watching as a fan, I'm so proud of you, man. You're killing it, and you're doing it at such a high level, man. So thank you for the invite today.
Man, I appreciate you, man. So, y'all, we have my brother in the building, Jay Whatley in the building.
Come on. Man.
Yes, sir.
Man.
He is in the building today.
You know, it could be dangerous, T Vocals. I hadn't been live in a long time. I might be a little rusty on the live performance.
Come on with it. Come on.
I might need a little, maybe a delay. Maybe a little delay. It could get crazy.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Y'all listen, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. But this is the T Vocal Show, and I got my brother Jay Whatley in the building. Thank y'all for everybody that has been tuning in and just been tapping out with me. This is, you know what I'm saying, this is my second season. This is the this is the 6th episode. And I'm thankful to have so many dope people on the T Vocal Show. And it's been a long time coming because every time I've been seeing my brother, ever since I've been doing this, I've been like, hey, listen, I got this going on. Hey, I want you to be a part, because he's been doing this for a minute when it comes to mass communication. And it was so dope that one time I was here I am straight at what was it? At the hockey game at Mudbugs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know that voice.
Man.
I know that voice.
You're like, I gotta get out of here, man.
Hold up. I know that voice.
Come on.
I said, hold up. So I'm looking, I'm like, and I had to go find my brother. And I was like, man, I didn't know you was doing, oh yeah, man, I've been doing this. And then he's
That's
on the
awesome.
radio and things like that, brother. So I want people to know who you are, man, because today's your day, brother. We giving you your flowers while you're living, fam.
I do
because we want
appreciate
you to smell them while you're living. And that's what I love to do. And I want the people that are affiliated with NMG Multimedia Group is always give people their flowers, because you just never know, because we all human. We go through things and we go through life, and I feel like that's a pick me up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got you and I support you. So today is your day, brother, and continue to do what you do, man, in the community, man. Yes, sir.
Well,
so
look,
we got Jay Whatley in the building.
I want to give flowers too, though, because here's the truth, man. Just watching kind of the landscape. I love where Shreveport is in 2026 and how easy it is for people to kind of do things that maybe 10 years ago it was gatekept, and you really couldn't do a show or a broadcast, and you couldn't really connect to the community. And I give props to everyone who goes for it and does it. But I can say with certainty, and I mean no offense to anyone else, no one does it like you.
Wow,
and no
man.
one does it better than you. I watch your show, and I have since it launched. The set is incredible. I think you need to do a full studio tour, turn the cameras around and show this thing off.
Oh, man.
It's
cool.
the visuals are one thing, but you are great, and you really care about your product and about the city you're in. And I commend you for it, man.
Man, thank you for that, man.
There's some flowers.
Listen, I didn't tell him to say that, guys. I didn't tell him to say that.
Send me the
at all.
check. Send me the check, man. I mean it. I'm a fan, honestly, of anyone that's kind of propelling our area and our community. But you're just doing it in such a you set the bar pretty high here.
Wow.
And keep it up. I mean, the guests you have on have been incredible too. So I apologize to them, because I'm going to lower the bar in the guest department.
You
you're killing it, man.
Man, you setting the bar up, brother. Man, listen, people tuning in, man. Whoever tuning in, y'all tune in and like, share, comment, because we're gonna have a great time. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother in the building because we were supposed to have the show yesterday, but things happen. You know what I'm saying? But
we were supposed to have a show last week too, and the ice storm.
Yeah, the ice storm
we
happened.
just couldn't
right,
get
right,
everything
right.
happening,
but
man.
hey, right. But this thing about it is, my brother hit me up. He said he had to do some father stuff. Most definitely, man. We can reschedule, because one thing I love about him, he's a father, and I want everybody to know that he is a father. And I definitely salute all great fathers that are out there. I have a great father, and I'm thankful for him still to be living, and he's continued to teach me how to be a great father for my 2 daughters, and I definitely support you on that. And then also do your girl dad, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm a girl dad.
I gotta
so
pray. I pray for.
definitely
I pray
salute.
for us, man. I pray
Come
for us
on,
every day.
Right, facts. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely salute you. So when you told me about yesterday, I was like, man, no problem. So today it just worked perfectly, man.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for you to be in the building. I'm thankful for, I've been wanting you to just come and see what I got going on in our
crazy.
multimedia group, man. And I appreciate you, brother.
It's
Real
funny.
talk.
I got here. We sat around for 30 or 45 minutes, and I'm just such a nerd over this stuff and the setup and the back end. And you, like I said, you make it look so easy, and I know it's not. It's just I could have sat here and not done a podcast and just talked with you for hours on the setup and how you do it, and it looks so great. Yeah, it's super awesome, man. Thank you
man.
for having me.
Man.
Long
appreciate
time
you.
coming.
Man, most definitely. Look, we just got to talking about him.
I cannot believe that, man.
Ain't that crazy?
Me and
how things
Jalen,
work? Man,
we
that's
go
crazy.
way back.
Yes.
And I'm watching him. He's on the monitor as T Vokalz and I are getting ready. And I said, man, I know him. And he just came on, right, this week?
Yeah. Well, no, I had him. We was up here working last night, but I had him a couple like I think a month ago. I had him on the show, and he kind of did his thing, brother.
He's so cool, man.
DJ live, man. Also, do shout out to my brother Static Shock in the building.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. They said my boy Jay Watt. Yeah, so all the DJs.
Hey.
You know, all the because my brother is a DJ, all that good stuff. So all my DJs in the building, I need y'all to tap in and show my brother some love.
Come
Y'all
on,
give him
man.
his flowers today because
No.
today is Jay Whatley Day, brother.
No, that's not today. I do appreciate it, though, and I love seeing the names that are popping up. It's cool in the
sure.
Shreveport community.
Yeah, man.
The DJs, it's unlike really any other profession. I think in most professions, there's a level of competitiveness. I've never felt that in Shreveport. It's like all the DJs that I've known and got to know and had the privilege of becoming friends with and networking together, they're all so top-notch and way more talented than I. But it's a cool, tight-knit group, man. I love that. That made my day seeing Jalen and Daryl, man. That's so cool. I love it.
Come on with it, man. Yes, man. So y'all, today is a great day to be alive. You know, it's a lot of things that's going on in the country, man, and we can talk long hours on that. We got an election that's coming up here in our city that's definitely going to, touch on some different things that we need to get done. But I need people to vote. I need people to get out and vote because this election is a mayor election, and we definitely want to be aware with what's going on in our community because we as people have the power to make sure that Shreveport becomes a better place for our next generation and that generation because we now our generation need to start setting the tone. You feel me? How you feel about that?
No, I totally agree. I think it's always been important though, but I don't think any election is more important than the past or the next.
For sure.
I think each one is you got to get out, you got to do it. We have the privilege to do it.
Yeah.
So, I totally agree.
For sure. So let's get to it, man. This is my brother Jay Whatley, man. He is a Shreveport native. So tell everybody, I mean, just give them a story. Let's take them down memory lane. Tell them where you was born and all that great
man.
stuff.
Come on.
And schools and all that. So let's go.
I
The
do.
floor is yours,
Listen,
brother.
I do love Shreveport.
Yeah,
We're both Shreveportan individuals.
Yes, sir.
I was born in Keithville, actually, or
Yeah.
born and raised in Keithville. My family was in Keithville and still out there. I was in a trailer park in Shreveport called Blue Ridge.
Okay.
Went to Walnut Hill.
All right.
Work for the best, accept the best, and be the very best you can be.
Come on, Walnut Hill.
Went there for 9 years, and then I moved to another trailer park in Keithville called Southview Estates.
Come on with it.
What's that?
I said, come on with it.
Come on, baby. I'm
For
a big
sure.
trailer. I love the trailer. You know, I miss the trailer parks actually.
Hey,
'cause I'm
listen, I grew up in a trailer in my
Man.
yeah. So yeah, I know
Listen,
about it. Yeah.
I miss it. You
I'm
know why I
Burke
miss
Holmes,
it?
bro.
Let me tell you why. The cold, especially last week, man, when it's like 25 degrees,
Uh-huh.
get a big blanket and go over one of them trailer vents. You know those trailer vents?
Facts,
And I
right.
just sit in that thing, man. I need one of those.
Yeah,
I need
yeah,
one of those
yeah.
in the house.
Yeah.
And then from Walnut Hill, I went to Evangel.
Yes, sir.
To where I met you, met your brother.
Yeah, man.
And I went to Evangel. I started my sophomore year. I applied to work at Brookshire's on Mansfield Road. I didn't get the job. I was 15, actually. I had a worker's permit. And I interviewed, and I didn't get a job. I was too young. And I was playing baseball at Evangel, and there was a guy on my team, an awesome guy named Buddy McCoy. And he introduced me to his dad through the course of the season. I got to know his dad. His dad's named Gary McCoy, who is just a radio legend, icon in Shreveport media and radio. He's with Kiss Country 93.7. But at the time, you know, I really didn't listen to country music. I didn't know Gary McCoy from Adam. No offense to Gary. I know him now, obviously.
Yeah.
And but he was just a cool guy with a great voice. And over the course of this little baseball season, my sophomore year of high school, Buddy's dad, Gary, asked me if I wanted to come and work at his radio station.
Wow.
It was Clear Channel at the time, and it wasn't just, and I didn't understand any of this back then. It was K94.5, which is the station I ended up being on, but it was 5 other radio stations as well. And he asked me, he just said that he said I made him laugh, I guess. And he was wondering if I had any interest in that profession. And so 15 turning 16, I think it was probably 2006. I started working there after school, and then I'd work there on the weekends, and I'd do anything. You know, I wasn't even on the air. I would do anything you can imagine for the first year or two, and then I finally got put onto K94.5, and the rest, it kind of is what it is.
So what made you even have the passion for that, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
I definitely didn't have it. I mean, it wasn't like I knew I wanted to do something where you could kind of unload your creativity and your energy. And, you know, back then, radio changed so much. Obviously, now it's a totally different business. But in 2000, I always say when I got into it, I was really lucky because that was kind of the end of traditional radio. There was still a lot of theater. You could get away with bits, you know, and theater of the mind stuff. And I loved that aspect of radio right off the bat, that I could create this world that is not even happening. Like I would just come up with these interesting, and it could be funny. Maybe some that I did weren't funny, but you create these moments, and it's so unique because it's not happening. You're creating it, and they're hearing it, and they're visualizing it, and I just love that aspect of it, like right off the bat. And then, like I said, radio changed really quickly after I started. It became way more corporate, way less, way less about the original creativity, and way more about other stuff that listeners don't care about, and I won't bore you with.
no,
but
you're not boring. No,
I always say I got really lucky and really unlucky, because I got to get in and cut my teeth in the last like true era of live radio. And it did change, though, about halfway through. I was on for 17 years.
Wow.
I stopped last December, December of 2024 is when I got out.
So what made you decide, you know what, it's time?
Well, shoot, man, they fired me. I didn't have it. No. Listen, I was on 94.5 for my half of my life. I grew up there. They were my family. And then when I left there and I went to 97.3, I loved 97.3 as well, and Cumulus, and getting to see radio done in a different way. All I knew was 15 years of the Town Square Media way.
Yeah.
And then so getting in with Cumulus was great, and I was able to stay there for, I think, 3 years. And the truth is, it's just eventually you got to move, you know.
For
and
sure.
I've always told people the ceiling in radio is just so low, and it gets lower every year, right? It gets lower with the free podcasts that are so incredible and accessible. And it's just, and you know, right now, if you buy a brand new car, it'll take you an hour to figure out how to turn on the radio. You know, you got to get through all the apps and the services and the streaming.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it was long overdue to get out and to move on.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I still love it. I love the form of it, you know, the broadcast in general. It's way different now. Like when I got in, it was so cool to meet somebody that was on the radio, because you finally got to see like what they look like.
Right.
You know,
Facts, right. You always hear their voice, right.
It was so cool. They never looked like what you thought they did. Never. And I had a girl once, a young girl, tell me at a Mardi Gras event for the Crew of Centaur, she had to be 8 or 9, and she said, "Oh wow, you're Jay or whatever. You sound so much fatter on the radio." So I didn't know Vokalz if that was a compliment or not. But I changed the way I talked for a little bit after that.
Man, come on.
Because you said I sound a lot fatter on the radio than I do in person.
Wow.
So I love it, man. I still, like I said, I'm still a huge radio fan. It's just it's so different now. You know, now I'm like a broadcast fan.
Yeah, right.
I'm a fan of this stuff. This stuff
facts. Me too, man. I've always just loved to hear podcasts when it first came out.
Yeah.
Just to hear. you know. And then when I started to see YouTube really start to bring out different type of shows or podcasts, I'm like, oh wow, this is dope. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh cool. Oh wow. And then you able to see what they're talking about. Then you're able to stop and go back and like Google something because they said like Dr. Such as, oh, let me see what this is. Then now you go into this rabbit hole of knowledge on this person. Oh wow. Then you go back to the podcast and listen to some
It's
more.
so crazy.
So
it's so cool.
some podcasts can be knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Some podcasts can be very entertaining. Just bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to be entertained at the time.
Yeah.
And then you have educational. So you have different type of podcasts. So, you know, you always can learn something from different podcasts that I definitely see because they always have different people on like yourself that really going to really be transparent, talk, not be a gatekeeper, give knowledge, things like that. So that's the people that I look for when I do ask them to come on the set and come on the show.
Yeah.
Now, yes, I do. If someone say, tell me how can I be on your show? I definitely, you know, will let you know how I do that. But I got to check you out too as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely want everybody to have an opportunity to come. But then, you know, it has to make sense. You know,
I totally get that.
you know,
I mean,
because the quality of and the standard that I just have for this platform, it definitely, you know, and if you definitely would love to be on here, then you just level up a little bit more, and you know what I'm saying, let's make it do what it do.
I think that's so cool. We talked on the phone yesterday, and we talked a little bit today about gatekeeping in general, and I think that's one reason I love this type of broadcast. And you know, even 10 years ago, it wasn't easy. If you wanted to be on the radio, you had to go to college, or you had, you really had to get
a degree.
You really had to get lucky and know somebody, like playing somebody's son's baseball team. Television was even harder to get into. I mean, you literally had to have a degree. I think it's so cool now, though, that no one can be told no. No one that has the goal or the dream of doing this broadcast, this type of production, like you're the one saying yes or no. It's not up to anybody's approval or disapproval of whether you get a show or you get to put your heart on a camera and broadcast it to the masses. I think to me I love it so much. I love that it's so readily available to anybody that wants a shot.
Facts, right? Seriously. So, you was in radio for how many years?
I think 17.
17 years.
Well, 2006 to it might be longer. 2006 to 2024, the end of 2024.
Okay. And that's with two radio stations.
Two different radio stations.
Two different radio stations, but also during that time, y'all still had another gift.
Oh man.
And that gift was announcing. Huh?
Yeah.
That gift was DJing.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
So how
now.
did you even get to those? Because those two totally different, two lanes.
It's so different. Well, first, so DJing actually happened before the Mudbugs.
Okay.
Right when I got on the air. I mean, first week of being on the air.
Really?
I got requests to DJ weddings and to DJ events. And I'm like, no, I don't know how to DJ. What are you talking about? We're not even picking the music on the radio. You know, it's already, you don't even hit play. It says talk here and you talk there. And then the next song starts.
Yeah.
You don't pick the music or play the music. So the idea of physically DJing was so crazy. I'd say probably within a year, though, I got so many, I had so many people ask if I could DJ their event. And I was like, man, I'm making $7.25 an hour at the time, which is great. It paid for my lunch money, and you know how expensive Evangel lunches can be.
Yeah, thanks. Right.
So, I mean, I would get a radio paycheck for $90, and I would eat like a king at Evangel. So I was like, man, I am doing a disservice by not learning how to DJ and not DJing these events because so many people are asking just because you're on the air. And so I learned right away. I mean, I picked it up. There's a great DJ. I don't know if you remember him. He's moved away now up north, but he was one of my favorites and he helped me out so much. His name was Stifler. Wow. He was doing the night show on K94.5 and did for years. Incredible radio DJ, but he did events. So I asked him, I was like, man, can I just tag along? I mean, I'm a kid, dude. I'm 16.
Right, yeah.
I'm a baby, dude. I'm like, can I just tag along and learn this? And, he helped me out a lot. There's another guy named Robbie Atkins that really helped me out a lot in the very beginning.
So that's so crazy that you said that because we're on to DJs. He said, ask him who he mentored.
Oh, wow.
Who is mentors in DJing.
That's crazy.
So he just Robbie Atkins. So
when
shout
did
out
that
to you.
come through?
It came out a couple minutes ago. So I was
Well,
waiting
listen,
to get to the
I
DJing,
can't- I
and that's
can't
crazy
talk-
that you said it. So look,
I can't
he's
talk
on here now.
about
So
it.
yeah, so salute to Robbie Atkins in the building. Yeah,
I really can't. Or DJ Dayton, of course, that's Robbie Atkins' name, DJ Dayton.
there you go. Yeah.
I couldn't. Oh, that's so crazy. Robbie, I love. I mean, I can't talk about the very beginning without naming Stifler, because Stifler helped me with equipment, stuff that I never could have had. He kind of taught me how to do maybe the announcing side of events.
Yeah.
And then Robbie took it from there
sure.
and took it tenfold. I mean, Robbie was, and DJ Faber as well. We'll get into the clubs, I'm sure, at some
sure.
point.
Yeah,
but
we
but in
talking,
terms of just general DJing,
Yeah.
it was Stifler and Robbie Atkins. And what was I mean, that's how the wedding started. I just
Yeah.
started doing that.
Yeah.
From the weddings, then it quickly transitioned into nightclubs. I was doing a remote broadcast every Friday night
Wow.
at Phoenix Underground. And I was
a remote broadcast.
and I was 17, and they didn't know that. I didn't know Tim Huck at the time. We know each other obviously now, but at the time he was just booking the radio DJ from the radio station, from the biggest radio station, doing it at that time.
And where was Phoenix at that time?
Phoenix was at Spring Street. It was with the actual elevator, right? The big
Facts.
there's the big green wall, and I
Yes.
think the Phoenix sign is still there now.
Yeah.
It was an old bank, man, that they
Yeah,
turned into.
and they went down. You go downstairs.
Yeah.
and that's right. And I think that's when I met. I think that's when I knew that you was DJing.
Yeah.
Cause I think that was because I came up to the. I was like, "What you doing up here?"
It was crazy, man.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I started, so before I
I
even
miss those days, man. That was,
Man,
that was
me
a dope
too.
spot, man.
And the hot
I would
dogs,
love
Mickey
man,
the hot dog man
right
outside.
there upstairs, bro. But only thing about it, back then, it would be now. I want to see how strong technology is now when it would come to it being underground, because
Yeah.
back then that was the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like once you go down there, dude, it's ain't no. You just gotta find me, brother.
That place is
I mean, it's almost
crazy.
like I gotta go upstairs, answer the phone. Listen, we're downstairs. Once you make a left, once you get into the club,
Yeah, man.
and then somebody gonna be at the bar. Then they'll show you where we at.
It's
Like,
crazy.
because when you go down there, no signal.
It's so unique too,
But it
because
was so dope.
Phoenix Underground was #1 for 10 years, and for nightclubs that's unheard of. That does not happen.
Facts.
Clubs are not #1 for more than 2 or 3 years. They
Facts.
die out. The next club opens.
Yes.
Phoenix was #1 for 10 years.
man.
And but what was really crazy is back then, you remember. And we're getting off topic a little bit, but I always think it's super interesting because Phoenix was slammed. You couldn't breathe in there. Midnight
Oh,
on,
man.
it's as busy as any nightclub will ever be. But also, Chicago was busy.
Facts.
Chickies Boom Boom Room was busy.
Remember that? Oh, man,
What was
yeah.
the one right next to Chickies? There was another one, Mojo's,
I think so. Yeah, I believe so.
Coco's.
Yeah. it comes up
Every
there.
club was jam packed.
Bumping.
Friday night, Saturday night.
Yes, that's what.
And
yeah.
now it's such a different landscape now.
It's
So,
a different vibe now.
not
it's,
even
It's more
close.
lounges now. People
Yeah.
like to go to lounges or
cigar
bars,
bars or
cigars. So it's like the demographic of just how we party.
Yeah.
Back then we partied, bro.
it went.
We
I
had
mean,
some
listen,
time.
you get up that
We had some
elevator,
time, bro.
the elevator doors open, and the
Facts, right.
sunlight comes creeping in.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that
A
was
whole
dope.
different world.
Oh yeah.
So I was doing radio broadcasts for K94.5 outside of Phoenix Underground. The problem was,
Crazy.
now listen, if you're a radio DJ, you want to do the remotes, right? Because you make an hourly.
600 Market Street.
Dude, you make is that it? Was it Market? Well, you would do remote broadcasts, you get paid a ton of money, like $150, $200 an hour. So you're a part-time young guy like me, like you wanted the remotes and the broadcast, and then this Phoenix one opened, and I was like, yeah, put me on it. The problem was I couldn't get into the club.
Yeah.
So what we would have to do for our Friday remotes, they would dub in nightclub music, general, in the background, and crowd like ambiance, and I would talk over it like we're in the club and like it's happening live. And people fooled everybody. I mean, but I was probably there for a year before I even walked in to Phoenix. Just
Really?
doing the broadcast from inside of Phoenix every Friday. I was never even inside. I was in the truck outside because I was too young.
Facts.
I
Right.
couldn't get
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Couldn't get in.
And that's how, but eventually through that's how I met Tim. And I DJ'd at Chickies Boom Boom Room first and then Phoenix Underground. That's where I met Robbie Atkins and DJ Faber, two, in my opinion, just they laid the groundwork and they're killer DJs. And no one's better than those two. And I learned from both of them. I was at Phoenix I think 7 years of their run, and I was with Robbie and DJ Faber the whole time. They're incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, man, loved it. Mudbugs came just from that as well.
Yeah.
Everything that I have in my entire life, it all stemmed from doing a 4-hour radio show. The Mudbugs, there was Barney Cannon was my boss at the time. Also a complete, Louisiana Hayride, iconic legend and force behind what Shreveport has done radio-wise and music-wise. Barney Cannon's daughter, Kim Cannon, was at the time over the entertainment side of the Shreveport Mudbugs when they played at the Century Tel Center at that time.
I remember that, brother.
I think it was Century Tel or maybe CenturyLink.
CenturyLink. Yeah.
It was one of those two.
I think it's CenturyLink. Yeah, CenturyLink.
So Barney, my boss, his daughter worked at the Mudbugs. The season was ending, and the girl who had done what I do for the Mudbugs now, she had just left or quit or got fired. I don't know. And she called Barney, her dad, and said, "Do you have anybody that would work and do good and love doing this and work for cheap?" And he said, "I'm looking at a kid with a burnt orange mohawk right now, and I think he'd do anything." I was in the room when he said it, and then he asked me if I wanted to do it. I said, absolutely. And that weekend I was doing the games, and I've been doing them ever since.
Wow.
That
And
was
you still
Yeah. It's a lot more difficult now because I'm working every Saturday of the year, or at least every Saturday that the Mudbugs are playing when they're in season. So generally speaking, I'm only there on Friday nights. I hate that because I love the Mudbugs, and I've always joked that that's the one job I have that I love. But at the same time, so I love doing it.
Yeah.
But if I got a wedding, I got a wedding.
For sure, yeah.
And,
I get it, yeah.
Yeah, man. I still do it. There was a guy a couple seasons ago. He was at the end of all the Mudbug games. I'll sit out kind of by the exit area and just say goodnight and thank people for coming out. And I've done that since the beginning. And this guy, older guy, who I didn't know, a lot of Mudbug fans, they don't miss games, so I know all of them. But this guy I didn't know, and he came up to me and he was like, "Man, I got to tell you, you killed it tonight. You were so good, man. Thank you so much for doing this. We haven't been to a game since they were playing at the Century Tel Center. And man, they used to have a little kid doing your job, and you're way better than him." And I was like, "Ooh, that was you. That was me. I'm a little fatter now, a little older."
So did you tell him?
No, of course not.
Oh, you
man.
didn't tell him that
no,
was you?
I was like, "Thank you, man. I appreciate it."
But I would have said that. Hey, you know
Yeah.
what? That was me.
No,
I just,
I didn't know, man. I love the compliment.
You get better over time.
But it was truth. It was like the compliment was very nice, but it was
sure.
also like, now I'm so old and fat that I'm unrecognizable, and also I sucked back then. It was like a double whammy. I wasn't that good, and I'm so out of shape that he couldn't recognize me. But I love it. I would do the Mudbugs until they let me go. Hopefully they never do, but I love the Mudbugs.
Yeah,
I
the
really
experience is there, man. And also too, like y'all support local sports. Shout out to Louisiana Rougarou that's coming. The first game is coming in February.
And they're at the Brookshire Grocery Arena, right?
Yes, February 28th, I believe.
I mean, to have arena football back in that facility.
Facts.
The Battle Wings, I remember vividly. My uncle taking me to games, and then I announced a couple seasons for the Battle Wings, and
right, you remember? The Battle
those were the Philip Giger. Do you remember watching Giger play for the Battle Wings?
Right, you remember right? Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Louisiana Rougarou. They
Yeah.
are coming to town, guys. So I definitely, get your tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely gonna be a great event. And I'm excited to just be a part of that establishment, just like how you are with the hockey team. And it's so dope. Also, too, my family, the Nard family, is affiliated with the Mudbugs. We are proud sponsors with them. With Little Animals Crawford Seafood and more, we're able to come up in there and serve some great, good shrimp, corn, potatoes, and sausage things, but also to feed the VIP people, and they love when we come. They be waiting.
Yeah, they're excited.
Yeah, they be excited to eat our food because our food is very delicious. So it was so dope last year how we was able to walk down and talk to Tommy and his wife, and they greeted us with a hockey puck. I mean the stick.
The stick.
Yeah. That was pretty dope.
Man,
what I'm saying? So
they're so great.
that's amazing, and it was like 100, like almost 100 sponsors, but everybody got one. Like that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
neat. You know what I'm
They
saying?
care.
So
They
that's
just
pretty cool.
care. They care so much. Those
So
two,
shout out to Tommy and his family, man. They're great people.
without a doubt. And Tommy, like without Tommy and Scott Musket, and there are
Yeah,
others.
yeah,
that,
for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
There are others that probably wouldn't want to be named, but certainly without Tommy,
Yeah.
the Mudbugs never come back. The Mudbugs
Facts,
are dead
yeah.
and gone. I believe it was maybe 2012 when they folded, when they were at the Brookshire or the Century Link Center.
Yeah, for sure.
Without Tommy Scott and his literal, and I'm not joking, without his true just love for the organization
Facts, yeah.
and for
Great
what
heart.
it provides Shreveport. Without that, the Mudbugs never come back. So I can't give him props enough for sure.
Facts, man. Yeah. So shout out to the family, man. Yeah. So the Mudbugs, you've been there, man, for how many years now?
2007 was my first season.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
And it has changed because I remember it was grown-ups when we was watching.
Yeah. I mean, it's
But
so,
now these are teenagers now, and
Yeah.
and it's been amazing because they have been to the restaurant, and I was able to talk to them and how they're from all over the country,
Yeah.
and they come here, and it's just like, man, y'all like in high school, but
Yeah.
for you to get into the NH, it's a different ball
well,
game,
it's
brother.
hard because you have to understand how
it's different.
it's hockey's so much different than football or baseball.
Heck yeah.
Like the route, if you're elite,
Facts, right.
the
Yes.
route to the biggest stage is not college for 1 year, college
No,
for 2 years.
no,
It's not.
no.
The elites get to play in the junior league.
Yes.
And they're 17 to 21, so they're 17 to 21. They're college age.
Yeah.
And they're really playing in the NAHL and in the junior league to get signed by a D1 college, a big college,
yeah.
or drafted. We've had several Mudbugs players drafted now. I always say when, because a lot of my friends will come for the first time,
Yeah.
and they haven't gone since it was the grown-ups, the big
Facts,
boys.
right? Yeah, man.
And they'll
yeah.
say, "What is this?"
Right, who
And
them kids, right?
the way I always explain it is, it's so cool now. What's really special is you get to see these guys, and their career is way in front of them.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you're such a vital part. They care so much. Not that the old Mudbugs didn't. The old teams, they cared as well. These players are not being paid to play here.
Come on, man.
And they are welcome. Like the NAHL, the league the Mudbugs play in, it's so huge. There are a lot of teams though that play in front of 15 fans in a barn. And the 15 fans are their mom or their friend
right.
or their billet family. So these players come from all over the world and they arrive in Shreveport, Louisiana, and they walk into this fully renovated and rejuvenated historic Hearst Coliseum, George's
Yeah, man.
Pond, and
George's Pond.
there's 3,500 fans screaming.
Die hard.
And it's so much more than a hockey game and a Mudbugs game. There's so much more going on. Players just love. I almost said enemy teams. They're not enemies. Opposing teams
Yeah.
love playing in Shreveport because, like I said, a lot of
The
times,
energy.
these teams play in front of 30 fans, and it's just for the love of the game.
Yeah.
You get to play in Shreveport, you get your first actual taste of professional hockey, even though
Facts,
it's
right.
not professional.
Right.
You get a taste of it because we certainly deliver a professional environment.
Facts, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's the I love when they score
Yeah.
a goal.
You like that?
Yes. So what is when it bum, 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 dun, 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 dun,
You got it.
dun,
And the crowd's going crazy.
dun, dun, dun,
Keep
dun,
going.
dun,
We'll get there.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, now the
dun,
crowd's building up.
dun, 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 dun,
No. Da, da, da. Hey, you suck.
suck, right. Da, da, da. Hey, you suck.
It's crazy,
Da,
man.
da, da. Hey, you suck. Did it go?
Goalie, Steve. Steve's like a colander. You know,
Okay,
like
so what they're saying right there?
Steve.
Goalie,
So they're pointing to the Mudbugs goalie, right?
Goalie.
Because he's the goalie.
right.
Steve.
Goalie, Steve.
Because the sieve is like a colander just lets water go right through, right? So it's
Right.
This guy's not a goalie. He's a colander. He's a sieve.
I just,
Yeah.
and I literally
I didn't
got
know
a
that
video.
either. I didn't know that either
I really got
for a while.
I was like, what is it? Go, sis? What are they saying? So I'm just like, go. Oh, so it's
I always thought it was goalie sit.
that's
I
what
thought
it
it
was.
was sit.
That's why I was like, goalie.
Telling the goalie to go sit.
That's what I thought
But
too.
no,
as well.
I
Okay,
finally
okay.
figured it out. It's a sieve. It's and I never heard that word. I might not even be pronouncing it right now, but I do know now
Yeah.
what it is. It's basically a colander reference. It's very funny. My daughters now come to a lot of the games. They used to not. You know this with your two daughters, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mine are at a really cool age.
Okay.
Where they hate my guts and they're embarrassed by everything that I do because they're, teenager and preteen.
Yeah.
So they actually wouldn't come to a lot of games because they didn't like that I was announcing. They didn't like that I would, bring them on the ice. And they're getting around to it now where they think it's cool again. And everything I do, I only accept jobs if my daughters think it's cool. They asked me this season, they said, are they saying that goalie sucks? Are they screaming at him? I was like, yes, baby, they are. If you want to say it.
Suck.
It's really funny.
Hey, I love that for it.
We have had fans come back and hear the chant, or maybe come for the first time and hear the chant, and they realize that, these are not professionals. These are 17 to 21-year-olds. And we've had people complain that they need to change the chant because they're telling a 17-year-old, right, who's just trying to make it. They're screaming at him that he sucks. But here's the truth. I can say this just because I've talked to a lot of the guys about it. I can tell you this, man. That other goalie loves it. I promise you. The other team loves it. The goalie that they're saying you suck to, he loves it. Once again, this goalie plays in silence in most arenas. Whether a goal gets scored or not, it's crickets. So to feel that energy and the lights are going crazy, and
man.
3,000 people are telling you that you
what
suck.
Else, and what else is coming out? But what else is coming out? The crawfish, man. They're flying.
There's a thousand rubber crawfish.
Just coming out, man. And
it's the best.
I love the coat. Like, y'all, listen, Shreveport, Louisiana, surrounding areas. I'm gonna put this plug in for the Mud Bugs. Y'all need to go to a game. It is the atmosphere is a family atmosphere. It's the culture, but also too they have things that they do that's every game, and that's one thing that I love when they throwing out those crawfish, and then here come the kids that they have. Getting the opportunity to go pick them up.
The rink rats.
Yeah, and it's
amazing.
It's so dope. You know what I'm saying? Then here you go. I see once they they go out and then they come with the machine with the ice, smooth the ice back out.
Yeah.
Things like that. It is so dope.
Zamboni, man.
Yeah, man. It is.
Well, and then fans, kids can ride the Zamboni with our Zamboni.
Facts, right. Things like it's
That's
all
cool.
different type of opportunities that y'all give people to have a great experience at the game.
Yeah,
and that's
man.
one thing about it is I don't care what it is. It can be golf. If there's a great experience for everybody, I'm down with it.
For sure.
So the Mudbugs have always been like that. So shout out to you and the staff and Tommy for the great work they have consistently have done in our community.
96.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So for us to continue to still have that going on. And then also too, who would think Shreveport would have a hockey team? Like,
Yeah.
come on. But what they say, and I remember back in the day when I was like, what is Sportsman Paradise? Now I understand. We can do anything here in
That's
Shreveport,
true.
Louisiana. So it is the Sportsman's Paradise.
It's a melting pot, man. Shreveport is just it's so in the center of so much.
So what do you think? What do you think about pickleball?
I hate it.
You hate it?
I only hate it because I have friends who are my age, right? Mid-20s, of course. I have friends that are my age that are athletes, and they're getting on our group chats and stuff, and they're bragging about winning a pickleball tournament. I'm like, no, that's nothing. That is crazy. Like, who did you beat? Aunt Evelyn and her neighbor?
Right.
Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I like
facts. Right.
Listen, I like pickleball. I'm not hating on pickleball.
Oh, right.
I don't like bragging about athletic achievements that are pickleball related. Let me see the competition. Who are you out there beating on a pickleball court? You ain't been Roger Federer out there.
Right. You just gotta be like two uncles.
You beating your 70-year-old neighbor and her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we laugh. I got friends that do that.
Oh wow.
That do exactly that. And I'm like, man,
just kill them just with the.
Or the softball guys, the guys that play softball and really love it. I'm like, come on, man, that ball is being thrown underhanded to you. Hey, we went to Evangel though. It's a little different. It's a little different.
Oh yeah, it's most definitely.
It's a little different.
Oh yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah, it was totally different.
I do love what they're doing with pickleball though in the boardwalk and in the in Bossier City. I love that. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think what the Simple Church has done with the boardwalk already has been awesome. I like seeing that place rejuvenated. When I worked at Cumulus,
Yeah.
this is inside baseball, but years ago, dude, like 12 years ago, or maybe even more, I got a job offer from Cumulus for the first time. And
Dope.
I'd always been a town square media. I'm a town square media guy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a job offer to do the night show. I was doing the nights on K94.5 at the time, and we were doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I got a job opportunity to do the night show on the big station, KMJJ. And I went up. Dougie Stiles was the program director at the time. I did a live air check, which is stupid and unheard of, and no one would ever ask somebody to do that. I don't know why I was asked, but I did do it. So a live air check is basically I'm doing a radio show for nobody but the program director, and he's watching me. It's so crazy and cringy, and like I can't believe I did it to this day. Long story short, I'd never seen the Cumulus Studios, and they had just moved into the Louisiana Boardwalk, and they were beautiful. And like, forget the job. I just wanted to work in those studios. They were so nice and new, and the view and the boardwalk was bustling. And, you know, I'm sure you had a period in your life where you went to the boardwalk every week. I know I did.
Right, yeah.
And
Fuddruckers and all that, going to the
Fuddruckers.
movies, yeah.
And the best Sonic of all time,
chocolate-
the Sonic located inside Bass Pro Shops, was somehow better than
Facts.
any other Sonic.
Oh, man, you hear me? Seriously? Is it still there?
No.
What they serving up there now?
Probably fish sticks, man. I don't know. It's Bass Pro Shops is still there, but that Sonic's gone. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But Sonic just hit different. And years, dude, years and years and years later, I finally had another chance to work for Cumulus. And I just remember, going to the boardwalk and walking around. I hadn't been to the boardwalk in so long, and seeing the shops close, and no one's walking around. It just used to be so amazing. And it's hard to explain to people that weren't here for that version of the Louisiana Boardwalk.
Facts, right.
So I like anybody that wants to rejuvenate that area, and like I said, the Simple Church is in the process of doing that now. I'm just all for it because that's such a cool spot, and I think some of it's nostalgic, because I was there every single weekend.
We had some everything. I mean, we even had a bowling alley there. We had a comedy show place there. We had, a Nike outlet. I mean, we had all these nice restaurants, Hooters and Buffalo Wild
Well, and
Wings.
recently, Sweet Caroline's was there. I don't know if you ever went in there, but the dueling piano bar.
Yeah,
and they closed
really?
last year.
Oh man!
But an incredible spot. It's just I hate to see it
We
not.
even had a little Irish pub spot. Remember, right across the street from before you go into Cumulus. You remember? Yeah. Like right there.
What was the name of that place? That place was awesome.
Yeah, and they literally shut that down and like put something like so you don't even know.
It just makes me sad, man.
Yeah.
I want to see the boardwalk be incredible.
We had a lot of dope. I mean, the train was going.
Oh,
it
and that was also post Katrina. That was when all of the movies came and started filming in Shreveport. Do you remember that? Where you could go to the boardwalk and see Gerard Butler.
Facts, right?
And Tom Cruise and Ashton Kutcher at the time was huge.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon was in Shreveport a lot.
Yes, yeah.
Those are the days.
A lot of great people, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of great people was coming down here. I mean, those were the days, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for what's coming next. So what do you feel about how 50 Cent has buying all his property? What did you think about Human Harmony when it came here?
Yeah.
And that effect that it had on us. What do you think?
Totally blown away by it. I'm always skeptical, right? I'm skeptical of any event, certainly any first-time event, only because I've seen the bad end of that. I've been a part of it. I've seen first-year events not get the support, not get the traction, and fail. Unfortunately, they had great intentions, but for one reason or another, it just didn't click.
Yeah.
Human Harmony, number one, because I think there was a multi-parter there. I went to Human Harmony 2 nights. I did something on the stage with Cumulus one of the nights. I've never been to an outdoor. I've never been to an outdoor event in Shreveport where I felt that safe.
Come on, bro.
And where everything was ran so smoothly and professionally and coordinated. That does not happen. That especially for a first year event in that spot under the bridge and with the G Dome, the temporary G Dome that was up. Everything just flowed. So blown away by that. And I said then that if that's a sign of things to come, then I'm all in. Like I've seen enough. I'm good. I think at this point, much like everybody else, I'm ready to see some stuff happening.
Facts,
But I think it's great. I think just from a job perspective, the amount of jobs that are going to come in when this vision comes into effect.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think that's going to help tremendously. And like I said, if Human Harmony 1 is what to expect, then expect amazing things because I'm not even joking. That was a world-class event and a first-year event. It's mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, man.
What
It
do you
was-
think?
Oh, I enjoyed it, man. I got the opportunity to hang out with one of my friends, London Brown. He was also was one of the comedians on the comedy night.
Yeah.
So I was able to be behind the scenes, behind the stage.
Yeah.
And that right there was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because I was also too, I'm a videographer too as well. So I was able to get footage that no other videographer in the city was getting.
Yeah.
No other anybody in the city of Shreveport that had any type of social media outlet was kind of stopped at the door.
Yeah.
Because it was a Genie Unit event. He brought his people, everybody's in place, and if you did get in, it was very like almost FBI type of
For sure. It really
type of-
was.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I was thankful that I was able to pass all that up
Yeah.
and able to be in there because of the influence of my brother London Brown and him placing me and positioning me to win, because I was traveling with him and filming him as well.
Right.
So I was his videographer, but he was able to let me be me, but also to get good filming for myself and things like that to do what I need to do. So almost every night I was dropping footage, and
Yeah.
that's how I went from literally, brother, from like 11,000 to like, not exaggerating, like 19,000 followers.
That's crazy. It's awesome.
And that was in that during that month.
Wow.
Almost like every day. I'm some follower just coming all day long. So I can see how it is for a celebrity that's very hot. It's always running. You always getting followers all day long. So I
Yeah.
kind of got that for a minute, because tell people always position yourself to win when it comes to big events, especially if you can go, because you just never know who's watching. And during that time, man, we had the world watching us, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Never in history we ever had the world watching Shreveport.
No, not
Seriously, like I'm not like literally. We had people from all over the country, all over the world, because of 50 Cent,
Right.
Because he's a worldwide celebrity.
Yeah.
They literally was watching to see what he was doing in this city of Shreveport, Louisiana. What is Shreveport? Why is he there? And that was the question mark right there. Why is he there?
Yeah.
So that really went viral of that question. Why is he here? What is he going to do? And then when they started to see, but I was able to get footage and put it out before his film people put it out.
That's crazy, man.
So I was able to put out stuff. So I tell people, like, literally, if something that you know that's really going to be shining a light on something, and you are a social media type of person, you're a videographer, and you want your stuff to be seen, or you want to gain more followers, and you want it to be organically, man, go to those spots. Like, I wish I could have a ticket to go to every Super Bowl, and I'm able to get behind the scene footage.
Of course.
People going to follow me because, man, don't forget, man, the Super Bowl, man, Tommy, man, ain't no telling who he's going to be. I might be in the locker room talking to whoever.
Yeah.
Because I have that opportunity, but then I get that all access. And that's the thing about it, is that I always make sure I position myself to get all access to things.
Yeah.
And that's nothing but the supernatural. That's nothing but God, working
Well,
in
that
me.
you
and
nailed
open
it
up
too,
those
though.
doors,
You
bro.
nailed it too, though, because that was like FBI level.
For sure.
It was mind blowing to me
Facts.
of the levels. But like I said, I think that's why one of the many reasons why it ran so smoothly.
Facts, yeah.
I was super lucky when 50 Cent came in right before Humor and Harmony, came into the NMG Studios, and he comes in with an army. I mean,
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
It's
Got
like
entourage, yeah.
I've seen like pretty big. I mean, I've been at an event where like the Speaker of the House was coming the next day, right?
Yeah.
The Speaker of the and they would send a team out the day before to like map it out and to go over the walk path, right? 50 Cent has the same deal. When he comes into the NMG Studio, his team comes first. They scope the whole place out. They map out an entrance and exit. It's crazy. I think I'm a decent, and I think you are too. I think I'm a decent judge of character, though.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure,
I
yeah.
can sniff it out
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I think when the whole thing was announced, before 50 Cent even landed in Shreveport or made an announcement in Shreveport, when the thing was announced, I was skeptical. I was like, well, where's his heart at? And the more he spoke about Shreveport, long before that day at Cumulus, you kind of sense that, there's a lot of layers here. But he seemed to genuinely love Shreveport and care about Shreveport and want a better Shreveport and itself, of course, which is totally the goal, which is fine. But also,
Facts.
when he came to Cumulus that day and you just got to see Curtis and not 50 Cent,
Come on, man.
that's not easy. Like, there's no reason for him to come to a place like that and throw BS around. So I just think I felt a real genuineness from him when he spoke about Shreveport and what he wants to do here.
Yeah.
I feel like in my heart that day, I was like, well, I'm super sold on the guy because I don't think he has no reason to come and BS us.
Right. Facts.
That has
Right.
to be true. That has to be
Facts.
his thoughts. And then, like I said, then Humor and Harmony comes and it's just so next level. So it's cool. And I love that you got connected in there because
Yeah, man. That was,
good for you. And you
bro.
deserve that, man.
Man, thank you, bro. I mean, seriously, man. It was. I mean, I tell people all the time, man. Build relationships with people, and always be yourself, but position yourself to win. I was a musician for a long time,
Yeah.
so I was able to leave Shreveport and travel and be around all these great people. But I also to open up my mouth. I positioned myself to be in rooms that I know that I wasn't supposed to be in.
Yeah.
But I was invited in those rooms where I was able to rub shoulders, ask questions,
Yeah.
things like that. And then once I start to activate my gifts and start to do things, I'm like hands down right now. I'm gonna say it right now in the city. There's nobody that can literally do film something real quick, edit it, all that stuff, and give it right back to you less than 5 minutes.
That's impossible. Yeah.
I can literally walk you outside right quick,
Mm-hmm.
film you walking, get in your car.
Well,
edit-
and you left out one important thing.
what?
All your stuff looks great. Like I think
Thank you.
that because a lot of people, I could record. I
Yeah.
could go and record something and I can
Yeah.
edit it and I can give it back to
Well,
you
I'm
in
glad
5
you
minutes.
said that. Yeah,
But
for
it's
sure.
gonna look like you know what, and everything you've ever put your name on,
High quality.
it's so next level.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
don't care
great.
if I don't care if I'm filming myself. I'm going to go edit it. I'm not going to throw it out raw
Yeah,
because I feel like if that's how you see things, I can see things in HD.
mm-hmm.
That's how I see life. I don't see life. No, I don't see life raw.
Yeah,
As in how to, I see colors. I see it, you know what I'm saying? So I've always wanted to be like this. So that's also too, that's branding my company,
right.
showing that I'm always about high quality, you know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted to make sure, but like I'm just saying, so I can literally take you downstairs and instantly film you right quick, edit it, and give it right back to you in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now you got a visual. And I feel like that if once people understand that I can do those things, come on.
Yeah.
I got you. 'Cause
Come on, man.
I got you. And I'm so thankful for the people that do know that I do those things, because I do more than just podcasting.
Yeah.
I'm a videographer and I have a vision, but also I'm a content creator. I'm really quick on my feet when it comes to creating something that you say, hey, I instantly can move a set design. I'm instantly can put something to place, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you are too. You know what I'm saying? If someone give you something, you know how to execute. And that's the people that I love to be around, man. So thank you for continuing to execute in Shreveport, bro.
Come on, man. Well, you know what's
Seriously.
funny? I really don't do hardly anything anymore. I'm loving it. I'm like the happiest I've ever been.
But bro,
I
what you
work,
have-
dude. I burned that
the-
candle.
The seeds that you have sown, though.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful for that. I think that's one
It's
reason
manifesting now.
I'm so grateful that I stayed.
You know, you feel me?
Yo, no, I feel it every day.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so grateful that I stayed in Shreveport.
Man, come
I'm
on.
sure, like you left,
Yeah,
but I'm sure
facts.
you had even more opportunities to leave beyond
Facts,
that.
right.
And I always said no to those opportunities. A lot of that, of course, is because I had daughters here.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm talking killer jobs. A lot of it was because I did love Shreveport, and I didn't want to start over anywhere else, and much less somewhere that's not my hometown.
Yeah.
I reap the benefits of my career in Shreveport every day, and I'm so grateful for that. And I love this place, man. I
Yeah,
really
man, me
do.
too, man. I love Shreveport. That's the reason why I'm here.
Yeah.
I could have been in Dallas and did this, you know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? And probably would be making buku money. I mean,
Without question.
Without question. But I understand that anything that you have, any dreams and things like that you go for and you do, it comes with a big sacrifice.
Mhm.
And this is a sacrifice that I'm making to better this city. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I want my city to have the same type of notoriety as New York or California or Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because we have those dope people here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That has that high quality mindset, just like I have too as well.
I was
to
gonna
do
say,
those
if you
things.
need the proof, I mean, every guest you've had on has been a home run. Like,
Man, thank you,
and
brother.
I've said that for years. That the creatives in Shreveport, I'd put the creatives in Shreveport against any creatives
Man, you
anywhere
hear
on the
me?
planet.
Brother.
They're incredible.
Oh
and,
my God, man. It's ridiculous.
And you do a great job of finding them and
Yeah.
giving them this platform.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, but most of them are my friends like you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me. And it's like every so because man, I'm doing this, man, because I had a vision for it. I don't be knowing how people really look up to me or just look at this broadcast and they be honored. They be like, I was like, bro, you my friend, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, are you serious? You want me to come on? Like, bro, come on, man.
Well, I can
Yes,
tell you
brother,
that-
Yes, I want you.
The reason for that though is because your product is so great and it's your baby. And
Yeah.
you could have anyone, you could literally have anyone sit in the chair opposite you. So it is very nice and it's humbling when you do get that invite. So I felt that way when you asked me to come on. I was like,
yeah.
oh, that's crazy. I would love to. I don't know what we're going to talk about for an hour, but I'm in.
Come on.
But
Great things like we've been talking about. Look, we just hit an hour.
here we are. I got the little mental clock going, man. I know where I'm at.
Right. So it's and I was telling you what I do on my T Vocal show, brother. You see, I don't have any you see no script of me
Yeah.
asking you the next question. No, I let God speak through me, and we have a great conversation.
For sure.
And that's why I feel like podcast should be just a dope conversation with like-minded people, or just your ordinary people that's coming with different perspectives of life.
Yeah.
And giving their own opinion. We're respecting that opinion, and we move forward. If we, because it's not a debate. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in that, okay, cool, and you give your 2 cents, and then we move on to the next topic. But me, man, I just like the flow.
Yeah.
I just let things flow. It's more comfortable.
I've always been like that myself.
I hate the interview because sometimes people get nervous. Yeah, hey man, I want you to interview on the interview. What you gonna say?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, come through, man. Let's have just a great conversation, and just even if you uncomfortable, didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
But even if you are uncomfortable, just look at me and just have a conversation with me. What out there, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about podcasting, because you're tuning into what we have to say amongst each other.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about podcasting too as well. They don't have to really just talk to the camera the whole time and talk to y'all. We really can just have
read the script.
Facts,
and,
right. No, we're having a wholesome conversation of two brothers having a great time.
It's
and
impossible to
reuniting.
do that though. I've known radio DJs that script out their segment.
Really?
That they go live and they'll script out a minute and a half of that was Ariana Grande, and would you believe what happened on Airline Drive today? And they're just reading the script
And they
word for
read
word,
it.
word for word. It's
Wow.
crazy. There's no human in that.
Come on, man.
There's a lot of there's something humanizing about stuttering or about messing up or slipping. That's why I was so pumped today when you said we're live, because that's like something magical to me about live. And
So before we get up out of here, because I want people to hear your voice, give us the Jay Wilder.
listen, this is the truth, man. This was the voice I used for all those years. I
know, but you no, nah, brother.
I don't amp it up, man. This is it.
No, you know what I mean.
I don't crank it up, man.
You know what I mean? The voice inflection. You know what I mean, bro. Come on,
This
give
is
me-
this is the
give-
voice.
all right, give me the announcer. All right, give me the announcer voice.
Let's do Shreveport Mudbug fans, how are we doing tonight?
Yes.
And now everyone that works in this office building hates my guts.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. Come on, man.
Hey, he has the voice, man. I want to say I love when that person when they like one person voice I definitely love is Nina Montgomery.
She is so awesome. I'm so glad you brought
Shout
Nina
out to
up.
Nina. Yeah. Oh.
I love Nina Montgomery.
She's coming up soon. Hopefully this week. We've been trying to get her to get on the set.
She's the best.
But I can't wait. So much love to Nina if you are watching. She is one of my she's one of my number one fans. I love it too, because that means a lot to me. That I got people like y'all are fans of me.
Oh,
you know,
no,
shout out to Big Ant. Like, you don't understand
Yeah.
that means like I used to be a musician, brother.
Yeah.
And looking up to like DJs and broadcasting people,
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a part of the radio, but I just created my own lane. You know what I'm saying? So for me to have people like y'all, like the other day, I was literally like I was texting while I was live and Nina, but she was encouraging me, and just giving me things. So it is so dope that
Yeah.
she said, I'm such a big fan of you, Tommy, and I appreciate that. So that means a lot to me.
She's so genuine.
Yeah, she's so dope.
Don't
man. So,
put me
yeah.
in the same boat as Big Ann and Nina as well. Like they're legends, and
Bro, you're a
they're
legend
so,
too, brother.
No,
Come
no.
on, man.
There's-
Scooter
listen,
man. and-
Scooter's a legend.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. So I
You're
gotta
OG,
tell you
man.
this.
Come on, man. Don't do that to yourself, man. You're OG, brother.
Well, listen. Let me lead you into the Nina interview then, because I have a great Nina story that I love
Okay.
to tell
All
anytime
right.
she comes up.
For sure.
Luckily, 4 years ago I
Yeah.
got to work with Nina,
Okay.
but prior to that I did not.
Okay.
Of course, she worked for a totally. Have you ever seen the movie Anchorman?
Yeah. Man.
Where the news
Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy.
when the
That's my
news
people, yeah.
stations met and fought.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, as silly as this is, I always loved that scene. When I was on the radio, certainly in the beginning, it was like that. It was not like fight to the death.
Yeah.
But radio stations that weren't under the same umbrella hated each other. They really did.
Wow.
So car dealerships would do all day long remotes. They would have this radio station out from 8 to 10. This radio station would come out from 9 to 11. This radio station would come out from 10 to 12, all day long. So they'd have overlapping radio stations from different competing, and it was always awkward.
Yeah.
And I never saw that. Like, so I would always try to meet the other DJs. A lot of them I was fans of.
Yeah.
So I would talk to them, and I'm not gonna name any names, but they would kind of be a jerk, and kind of be standoffish and kind of like go get over at your table and move your free keychains,
Yeah.
One day, Nina was out there,
Yeah.
and I know Nina. Of course, everyone does. I think she's got the greatest radio voice ever. And Nina and I sat there and talked for probably 2 hours.
Wow.
And really got to know each other. And right then, ever since then too, I mean, I'd see her time and time again out and about. And she was always that same immediate friend to me, even though I didn't work with her or for her company. I worked for a competing company. She always treated me like a friend, and I always loved Nina for that. And
That's what's up, brother. Yeah.
That's
the heart.
Big Ant's the same way, man. I was doing a deal with K94.5 at Dare Day Club one day.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Big Ant at the time. Big
Yeah, for
Ant
sure.
was relatively new to the market.
Yeah, for sure.
I knew obviously the big station. I had my own individual relationship with the big station for years, so I love that station.
Yeah.
But I was there with K94.5
Yeah.
doing a broadcast. So we had a cabana at the Dare Day Club with
Mm-hmm.
the K94.5 logos everywhere, and it's just me, right? I
Uh-huh.
mean, look, at the time I had a baby mama. I didn't have a cabana full of ladies.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just me and a big cabana sitting down. This guy comes up to me and he's got a killer boomer voice. Like, I love voices, man.
Right. And that's why I said that, right.
I love
So I said
voices.
their voices. I love their
I
voices,
don't know
man.
him. I had never met Big Ant. Like I said, he was new to the market. But it was Big Ant, but I didn't know that at the time. This guy was just a cool guy that came up and talked to me, and I'm like, dude, your voice is great. What do you do? Then he told me what he does. He's the program director for the big station KMJJ. I said, no way. So Big Ant and I sat there in that cabana with his crew. He had people with him too from the big station. They came in and hung out in the cabana as well, which years prior, or the wrong individual in that position, they would never be associated next to the banner of a different radio station. It sounds so silly, but it's really how people, some DJs,
Facts,
some
right.
radio DJs just
Right.
are.
Right.
And we sat there for hours just talking and getting to know each other. And it was, I think those two, and I would say, I would include me because I've always been like that. I think we're the only ones that aren't weird about the competitiveness of
Right.
what we do, because it's so like what I told. I remember having the conversation with Big Ant that day. Like, my listeners, you having listeners don't steal my listeners
Facts,
away.
right.
There's a big pie here.
Yeah.
And I think
Go back and forth.
It
Listen
was-
to both of y'all.
it was just so cool to go from those little unique experiences
Yeah,
with
man.
Nina and Big Ant, and then to be able to work with them for
Yeah, for sure.
for 3 years until it was over. They're great. So hope get Nina on, man.
Yeah, I can't
I
wait.
love Nina.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to get Nina. So Nina, come on. We waiting on you over here at T
on.
Vocal Show. Yeah. But thank you again, man. But before we get up out of here, man, I definitely have some awesome people that are seeing the process of how the T Vocal Show go, and understand advertising and things like that. So I appreciate that the people that are seeing that this platform is a great platform for you to advertise. So we definitely want to give a shout out to our sponsors right quick. So let's get to it right quick. Shout out to Sassy Catering, Monique Moses Armand, chef. Yeah, so if you need your own chef, yeah, she will make things from scratch. When I tell you, bro, food is delicious, brother.
Come on.
It's good.
Let's go right now.
Come on, man. Listen, but she caters, so
Ooh.
she caters. So you have to get you and your tenderoni. Get your lady. You know. What I'm saying? Now, listen, Valentine's
My
Day is.
tenderoni is crazy, man.
Listen.
I told you that in confidence.
Yeah. Look, hey, I listen. Also, too, it's Valentine's Day, so ladies, you know what I'm saying, gents. Hey, if you want to do a nice little private chef, private cooking, she definitely does that. So shout out to Salsa Kids. Catering. Also, too, Takeover TV. Takeover TV has partnered with Nart Multimedia Group, and we're definitely doing some great things. So they are a sponsor to as well. They've seen the vision, and they definitely want to team up with us. So I'm so thankful for Takeover TV.
Can I say I love all their stuff? Takeover TV,
Man,
they do
most
such a
definitely,
great
man.
job
Yes.
of putting out information that
Facts,
really
yes,
means
it
a
does.
lot to the community.
Yes.
And they kill it, man. I got a bone to pick with them, though.
Uh-oh.
You're going to love this.
Okay, for sure.
I was a Christian rapper once, man.
No way.
Yeah, in 2009.
Really?
I had 500,000 views.
Come on, man.
And Takeover TV, they put out a graphic the other day.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks ago. And they put out a graphic of the top artists from Shreveport and YouTube views. And I wasn't on there. I got 500,000 in the can,
Oh, man. So Takeover, hey.
I love Takeover TV. They're great.
Also, too, shout out to, if you need a social media strategist, shout out to Callie Combs and the Social Pal Cal. Also, too, shout out to SocialCon. So SocialCon will be here soon. So definitely be looking out for SocialCon. We definitely will be talking more about SocialCon here on the T-Vocal Show. So, yeah, these are, yes, the people that are seeing what T-Vocal Show is doing for the community, is also to give awareness, but we definitely want to shout out those businesses that are supporting what we're doing here at NAR Multimedia Group. So thank you again for advertising. If you do want to advertise with us, please go to NAR Multimedia Group at gmail.com. Reach out to us or go to NAR Multimedia Group on Facebook, inbox us. We'll definitely get back with you and see what we can do, because we at NAR Multimedia Group, we do flyers, we do website designs, we do graphics, we do commercials, quick 60-second reel, anything like that. So come see us at NAR Multimedia Group,
Yeah,
because we
man.
definitely would love to have y'all. But thank you again, man.
Thank you for having me.
Man, dude.
Awesome.
Man, I've been, man, it's been a great time here today, and I appreciate you, brother. I before I do let you go, I always ask my guests to leave the people with something to encourage them, man, because one thing I know about you, man, you are a great guy, and we're not perfect. We're definitely not perfect, but you always been a great guy. You love God's people, and you very also are a person that encourages people. So
I appreciate
I
that.
definitely want you to just give the people, and you can look this time.
Yeah.
You can literally look at your
Oh,
camera.
we get to look at a camera.
Yeah, look at your camera and talk to the people. So, man, tell the people something, man, before we get up out of here, brother.
Well, listen, one thing I always like to say, and it's only because I've dealt with it personally, and I've gone through like a really hellacious battle with depression and not feeling good enough. I think that you are good enough, and I think if you're in a dark spot right now, that dark fades and things get better, and keep on going.
Wow.
That's what I got, man.
Wow. That
Come on.
was, yeah, that was, yeah.
T-Vocals, the legend. Thank you, bro.
Come on with it, brother. Yes, thank you, man, again, man, for being on here, brother. I have enjoyed you, man. Again, my brother, yes, sir. Appreciate him. Jay Whatley is in the building. He's when I tell y'all, he's a awesome guy. He's definitely is a person that y'all definitely need to know. He definitely dope. So again, Jay Whatley is in the building. Also, too, we have some things that's coming up before we get up out of here. So let me get to that right quick. One moment, right quick. There we go. Boom. Here we go. There we go. Had to get my music right, y'all. For y'all, what's going on? Yes, it's your boy T-Vocal, the host in the building. Thank y'all again for tuning in with your brother. I have enjoyed every moment with my brother Jay Whatley. He has some amazing things, man. Also, too, y'all can check him out. He do DJ on the 1s and 2s and all that great stuff. But we got something that's coming up here on March the 27th. It's so dear to my heart when I tell you I got my brother, yes, the Darren Henson will be in the building with us March the 27th. Please get your tickets now. Yes, it is a meet and greet, autograph book, photo opportunity. Also, too, we have VIP tickets as well. You get a free t-shirt from him, and you get to get at the beginning of the line. But also, too, y'all, for my VIP people, we got bottomless wine. Yes, we're going to have a wine tasting going on before everything. You just never know, we might have a nice little food and things like that for you, too, as well. So stay tuned. We still got some time to get everything going, but please get that date in you. March the 27th, 2026 is going down at NAR Multimedia Group. Man, thank y'all again, man. I've done had a great time. Brother, thank you again, fam.
No one does it better than this man.
Come on, man.
I feel bad. I got to say it. I'll admit it now. I had to pee. I had to pee real bad.
It's all good.
Hand up, accountability. I had to go.
It's all good. Hey, I just made it do what it do. You know, it's all good. So thank you again, man, for tapping in with us, man, and coming to the living room, bro.
Hey, man, now that I peed, I can sit here for a whole another hour. Let's start hour number 2. You kill it, man. I'm telling you, no one does it better than you do it right now. No one does it at the level you do it. You're doing a great thing for the community. God bless you for doing that, and keep it up, man. So cool. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, brother. Hey, it is Black History Month, and we want to be united, and that's what I love to see, even through Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? I got my brother in Christ here, man, to show some love, because we are better together, man. And if we can just show love, give love, speak love, act on love.
Make love?
Make love too as well. Ooh. Hold up now.
That's the second hour of the show. Okay.
But thank y'all so much, man. It's your boy T Vocal, the host, man. And we up out here, man. Much love to everybody. Until next time, let go.